This is my new friend Sam, and she's from Massachusetts. She's a pretty lady, and she just gave me a recipe. Well, she didn't give it to me. Well, she did give it to me, but she's going to give me more details, right, Sam?
Right.
On your sweet potato casserole, right? Okay, tell us the story
What do you want? My birth?
about your birth, please.
I was born during a snowstorm in December. And my father went hunting. And when he took off and went hunting, my mother decided to go into premature labor. And she had just started her 7th month. So basically, I almost made it in the 6 months. But anyway, I was born on the 7th month, and I was 2.5 pounds. But it was snowing so hard out, the doctor said that I would have to stay in the house.
Oh my goodness.
So they opened up the oven door, turned the oven
What kind of an oven?
Your stove oven.
Like, what kind of an oven was it then?
It was just a regular gas stove.
Yeah.
And, with an oil heat gas stove.
Yep.
She just opened up the oven. They put a pillow on it and laid me on that pillow and turned the oven on to, I don't know what the degree was. It had to be only just enough to throw a little bit of heat because the incubators weren't around there.
My God.
And they told my father, when my father got home, they told my father that if I didn't get rid of the mucus on my lungs, that they would lose me in 3 days.
Oh my goodness.
So every day my father would pick me up by the ankles and shake me and spank my bottom to see if he could release it. And finally, on the 3rd day, he picked me up and jarred me. And I threw up all over my mother, and my mother was ticked and called me a dirty little thing. And my father and my grandmother got down on their hands and knees and were praying, and my mother thought they both flipped because she wasn't told that I only had 3 days to live. So when
goodness,
they got
what a
through
story.
praying, my father explained it to my mother why he was on his hands and knees and why my grandmother was crying. And so far I've been here 79 years.
Wow, what a story.
In very good health.
And what did your husband, no, it was your, who went hunting?
My dad.
I meant to say, yeah, your dad. There's a lot of noise here. I lost that for a minute. Your dad. What did he end up coming back with?
He came back with an 8-point buck, and they mounted the head on a shield and hung it up until my father sold the house, which was about 40 years later.
And what did they name the little baby right here? You.
They named me Loretta Claire Lacasse.
Wow.
But my husband nicknamed me Sam on our first date, and it stuck.
On the first date?
On the first date.
Why is
I've been
that?
a Sam since.
Why is that?
Well, he called, and his sister-in-law was hiding behind the door where he was using the phone, and he didn't want her to know who he was talking to. He didn't think it was any of her business. So when I answered the phone, he said, "Hi, Sam." And being dummy like I am, I said, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I never realized that he never called me by my right name. When we got in the car, when he picked me up later, he said to me, "Do you always answer to any name?" And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I called you Sam and you didn't even bat an eyelash." I said, "I didn't even hear it."
You didn't hear it because you liked him. You didn't care what he called you. Tell the truth. She's turning red, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her. She's turning red like an apple.
So from then on, he said, "I'm going to call you Sam," and that's what it is. 50 years later, I'm still a Sam.
And so you're the little baby that they kept warm in the oven. You were called. What a story. May I ask, what nationality are you? You look like a combination.
I'm French. My father comes from France, and my mother comes from England.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You must
Got
be
the French and Indian War going on inside. French or English.
You must be a heck of a cook.
No, I'm not really.
Oh, yeah, come on.
I really don't.
I just had that casserole. Who are you kidding?
No, that's just a lucky thing.
That sweet potato casserole knocked everyone's socks off here.
You want to know, Teddy, am I a good cook?
No.
See, he said no.
I'm sure he's cooking for you then, huh?
No, he don't know the first thing about cooking.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know what? It's been a pleasure interviewing you and talking to you. And it's such a great story. And I hope you will share it with everyone. I really do. You can think about it.
Yep.
Okay.
I've lived a nice long life, and I plan on living longer. My mom was 97 when she died. My dad was 89 when he died. And I got
good.
relatives that are 103 and 106.
Well, I'll tell you what. You have beautiful skin, and you're doing something right.